Hello everyone and welcome to TYTSports Locked Out once again. I am relegated from the studio and we are outside of Camp Nou. Now Barcelona has lost 3 of their last 6 games. They have slipped to 3rd in La Liga. Yeah, they're struggling a little bit, but they went into this match, the second leg against Manchester City, up 2-0 on aggregate, 2-0, excuse me. Now, Manuel Pellegrini was relegated, just like me being relegated outside. He was relegated basically not on the sidelines, in the dugout, as they like to say in European footy. Here's the one thing I will say. If you want opinions, you're in the right place. If you want no-filter talk, you're in the right place. If you want highlights, unfortunately, as many of you guys have commented, where are the highlights? We can't pay for them. UEFA would screw us, absolutely, if we were to ever show a highlight. So if you want unfiltered, uncensored opinions, you're in the right place. So here are the random nuggets as I saw this game transgress and transpire at the Camp Nou today. Now, Lionel Messi and Neymar basically went their ways up top. Sometimes Neymar was on the right, sometimes Messi was on the right. But regardless, they played their tiki-taka style. Here's the one thing that I will say. Look, Manchester City played okay in the first half. Sergio Aguero, much like Olivier Giroud, was nowhere to be seen. Agree or disagree, thoughts in the comments section. But from what I saw, Manchester City played an okay game. There were times, yes, like in the first half when David Silva had a beautiful backheel pass to Samir Nasri and he shot it right at Victor Valdez. They had their moments, but did they ever look like they were going to come back and win this game and whatnot, and that they looked like they were a sure bet to win this? I will say that Barcelona, the tiki-taka style under Tata Martino, is by far incredibly different from what we saw with Pep Guardiola, who is of course with Bayern Munich and has the best team in the world. But with Tata Martino in Barcelona, I'm not convinced yet, but the one thing that is totally obvious is that whenever Lionel Messi has the ball at his feet and he controls possession and is making plays and making runs and whatnot, the crowd oohs and ahs, and you hear them getting ready for something brilliant that could happen. Aguero completely missing for Manchester City. Here's the one thing. Joleon Lescott, the England international centre back who's playing for Martin Di Michelis Zorro at one point in his career, Lescott, I believe, had one of his worst outings that we have ever seen. In the first half, he brought down Lionel Messi in the box, no penalty awarded. Barcelona were ruled offside at one point as well. It appeared that Vincent Kompany, the Belgian international, kept them on. They should have been up 1-0 in the first half. Regardless, going into the second half, Edin Dzeko then went in for Sergio Aguero. The club said that it was because of a hamstring or leg injury. Bullshit, not buying it. So Dzeko comes in and he certainly provides life to Manchester City. They looked like they were going to score at points. And then later on in the match, Dzeko's brought down in the box. Should have absolutely been a penalty, not awarded. With Dzeko going down in the box, the referee said no because he dove. Is that not what we saw from Andres Iniesta and Neymar and many of the Barcelona players throughout this entire match? Call it both ways. And not only that, make it interesting for the viewing audience. Just my opinion, just my take. Joleon Lescott had a horrible giveaway in the second half where Lionel Messi controlled possession. He made a dive, he made his way through the box and whatnot. But the biggest point that I could possibly make about all this is that Lescott had a horrible, horrible day. And because of that, Messi, his shot hit off the post and whatnot. He probably should have scored there. He did score later on in the second half because Lescott had another horrible giveaway. It was a clear pass from Cesc Fabregas. He couldn't control it. Messi controls it and beats Joe Hart, who was very busy on this day. Also, Victor Valdez had a fantastic save on Edin Dzeko's header later on in the second half and whatnot. But regardless, Barcelona was in full control. They never looked like they were going to lose this game. They never looked like they were not going to make it through to the quarterfinals. So congratulations to Barcelona. A few other nuggets. Pablo Zabaleta received a red card. It was a dumb officiating decision, in my opinion. It was incredibly harsh. He gets sent off. Vincent Kompany also, I believe, was issued a yellow card. I mean, it was just bad officiating from the first leg with Eriksson and in this leg, the second leg, with the head linesman. I don't remember the fellow's name, but he had a horrible, horrible day. So now all of your tweets. Let's get into those. Okay, Khalil Hourani tweets at Bergstrom, officiating was very inconsistent, but the better side won, hoping for an El Clasico. I believe everyone is as well. Evan F. tweets at Bergstrom, also be careful of Olympiacos if they beat Man U, hashtag dark horse. Yeah, they're the dark horse because they're the lesser known, lesser financed club, and I believe they will beat Manchester United. Evan F. also, again, Tweets Extra, I'm sick of tired of defenders touching the attacker and acting like they just got shot. I agree with you as well. There needs to be some way to take diving out of the beautiful game. I don't know exactly how to do it. Thoughts in the comments section. Thomas Ianni tweets Extra, regardless of refs, Barca was all over City. Messi and Neymar were both excellent. City has all that money, but they play less, Scott. Yeah, sure. Paulo Camaro tweets Extra, this is pretty much about Barca trying to get back to the Barca everyone knows, and refs will be refs. So he doesn't blame the refs. Chris Barker tweets Extra, I'm very proud of the City performance, though. And he also says, fair result in the end. City outdone by individual quality. Unfortunately, the refereeing was consistently piss poor for both teams across the two legs. Same can be said for Arsenal/Bayern. Fave Lemieux tweets Extra, refs will always favor the powerhouse, Barca, Madrid, and Munich, on diving penalties. It's the nature of the great game. Yeah, I don't disagree with that as well. Jesus tweets Extra, tough luck for City, who could have turned the game around with Nasri's shot or Valdez's save. Overall, Barca was dominant. # deserved. I agree with that as well. A few more, and then we got to go. Nitram Nezradep tweets Extra, I thought this game was going to be a lot more hilarious with both Valdez and Hart in the same game. Anyway, Barcelona deserved the W, in my opinion. And then I believe we have one more. Juan Carlos Cantla tweets Extra, City didn't give the games many were expecting. I was hoping for 2 thriller games. And lastly, Philip Parker. The ref makes Howard Webb look world class. Agree. So what do I need from all of you? Thoughts in the comments section below. And also do me a favor, subscribe to TYT Sports. See you soon.